Good enough for me to do.
Good enough. Maybe you can get some free hand and also get some entry. Just looking forward to it.
We're too high on the cut. We're low in the big totem pole, but high enough on the small totem pole.
Still floors me.
I gave him a couple, and then finally I just ignored it. Oh yeah, all fired up.
Something must have triggered.
Being a fucking idiot.
Something triggered over there.
Yeah, and I don't know how I became part of that because I mean seriously,
You're the target.
that.
And welcome to the Mid-America Center for our second matchup here in the MAC Shootout here in Council Bluffs, Iowa. As it is the same teams as the first one, but the boys' versions, as Freemont-Mills and Underwood about to square off here in Council Bluffs as part of this big event. The second of many games today. After this will be St. Albert versus Trainer Girls, followed by St. Albert Boys versus Grandview Christian, Glenwood versus Fremont Girls, Glenwood versus Plattsmouth Boys, Lewis Central versus Omaha Scott Girls, and Lewis Central versus Elkhorn North Boys. So a full day of hoops, and we will have it all here on Fuller Digital Solutions. But right now, the one you care about, Underwood and Freemont-Mills. Freemont-Mills, their starting five, I should say they are 4-4, coached by Steve Raymond this year. And they will start Owen Thornton, a 5'11 sophomore, with Kyler Owen, a 5'10 sophomore. Paxton Van Houten, a 5'11 sophomore. Their leading scorer, Taylor Reed, a 6'2 sophomore. I should say their second leading scorer, one of two double-figure scorers, because Cooper Langfelt averages almost 14 points and 10 boards per game for the Knights. For Underwood, they will start Kobe Fink, a 5'8 senior, averaging 8 points and 4 rebounds per game. Braden Wolin, a 5'10 senior, averaging 10 points per game. Quinn Cook, a 6-foot senior starter, shoots 60% from the field. Timothy Kahn, their leading scorer, averaging 11 points per contest. And Blake Hall, a 6'1 senior, averaging 7 points per game and 9 rebounds. Hall will be at a height disadvantage inside, as Cooper Langfelt at 6'4 will be the tallest starter on either team. Talking with Coach Brad Bloom for the 5-3 Underwood Eagles. He thought the rebounding battle would say a lot about what happens here in this one. And in the center circle, Langfelt will jump against Wolin. Langfelt taps it back, and Fremont-Mills will start with it. Taylor Reed with the handle. Around the perimeter. Back to Reed. Owen. Now it's Thornton. To Reed, looking to feed it inside. No angle. Nice patient play early on. They've used 30 seconds of clock. A mid-range jumper from Langfelt is off, and here comes Underwood for the first time today. Pushing up is Fink. Seeing it's man-to-man and slicing into the lane. Timothy Kahn with a strong move, and he's fouled. Will go to the line to shoot two.
Foul call number 50. Cooper Lake goes first. Timothy Kahn to the line, shooting two.
Foul was called on Cooper Langfelt, his first, team first. Free throw was missed by Kahn. And misses them both. Van Houten the board. We're still scoreless. 1 minute here into the first quarter. Reed running the point to Thornton. Around the horn to Reed. Thornton nearly gets his pocket picked, able to regain possession. Reed picks up his dribble, back to Thornton, being very deliberate around the perimeter. Van Houten on the block, has the entry pass tipped away. They scramble to regain the basketball. And will reset after a foul called on Underwood on Quinn Cook, his first. And the team first. Van Houten looking for someone to throw it into. They find Thornton in the corner. Air ball's an open three. Racing down towards that rebound is Fink. He'll run the point for Underwood. Trailing the play is Kahn. Kahn chucks up a three. Short off front iron. Rebound to Reed. Reed in transition. Runs right into Kahn. No call. And now Kahn the other direction to Fink. Laser pass inside, and trying to throw it back out was Cook. Nobody there. They say it was deflected by a Knight. Still scoreless. We've played almost 2 minutes. Defensive battle here at the Mid-America Center. With the handle was Hall. Pull up for Fink, and he hits it right at the 6-minute mark. Kobe Fink, the first 2 points of this low-scoring game. And Taylor Reed will saunter across half court to get into this offense. Van Houten to Langfelt. Skip pass outside. Owen will try a three. All glass, no iron. Van Houten with the steal. Into Thornton, who can't get a shot up. And Fink the other way mishandles the ball, gets spun around, and it's out of play. Little sloppy series of events. And maybe the out-of-bounds play will calm everybody down.
Paige Van Houten and Brady Owen in for the night.
In for Fremont-Mills, Brady Owen, and Peyton Van Houten. A sophomore and twin brother of Paxton Van Houten. The high-low pass to Reed goes to nobody. But chasing after the loose ball, Blake Hall can't save it. And it remains with Fremont-Mills down by 2. Reed to Langfelt, back to Reed. He'll launch from 3. All glass, no iron. Rebound by Van Houten. Off target. Back to Hall. He's open for 3. Short off the lip. Rebound loose. Fighting for it. And an offensive rebound and a second chance opportunity. Here comes Wolin to Hall. Hall, a nice spin move. Tough shot. Can't find the bottom. And now just walking it up will be Mason. Excuse me, that's Jake Malcolm. Back to Owens. Still just 2-0. Van Houten loses the ball. It's been a sloppy game. Here comes Underwood, 3-on-2 with numbers. Pass back to Kahn. Had an opening for a second, not able to exploit it. down low, not realizing how wide open he was Cook. And back out to Fink, the only player for either team to make a basket so far through 4 minutes. That trickles off the side. And a timeout called by Steve Raymond for Fremont-Mills, trying to find a way to get this offense moving. As they take a timeout, we'll take a timeout and be back after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
At Broadmoor at River's Edge, you can live it up with the perks of downtown. Soak up the sun at the private outdoor pool, squeeze in a workout at the state-of-the-art fitness center, or watch your favorite movie with friends in the private media lounge. If you'd rather hit the town, downtown Omaha is just a quick walk across the Bob Carey pedestrian bridge, and the Council Bluffs Casino District is only minutes away. Convenient location, luxe finishes, first-class living. Live Broadmoor at River's Edge. Visit us online, broadmoor.cc.
And welcome back. Just under 4 to play halfway through the first quarter. 2-0 Underwood in a defensive battle against Fremont-Mills. Fremont-Mills looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. Reed to Malcolm. His pull-up jumper is off. Offensive rebound to Van Houten. Out to Reed. Open triple. Too much weight room. And a long rebound to Kahn, who saves it right into the hands of Quinn Cook. Racing down and stuffed. Cook blocked by Langfeld. And Malcolm to Reed. Langfeld, again, playing very deliberately. And Langfeld just not able to catch that pass. Errant pass attempt by Reed. And coming in for the Knights, Peyton Van Houten back in, as is Owen Thornton. In for the first time is Bryce Patton for Underwood. Also, we have Alex Ravlin. Hall inside to Wyatt Baker, who hits a turnaround jumper off the glass. 4-0. Fremont-Mills has played good defense, but they have just not been able to take the lid off the basket. Nice cut and a running layup by Brady Owen, who finally finds the bottom. A scoring explosion with back-to-back buckets and one. Wyatt Baker off the bench, running in transition. Now has 4 of the 6 Underwood points. Taylor Reed comes back in, as does Braden Wolin for Underwood. Old-fashioned three-point play is completed. Wyatt Baker off the bench with 5 points quickly. And now Fremont-Mills, we'll see if they can get another bucket. Owens into the paint. Out to Thornton. Nowhere to go. Now attacking one-on-one. Not able to get past Hall. Right back to Thornton. Jab step. And will reset. Under 2 to go in the quarter. Jumping the passing lane and coming up with a steal. It's Ravlin to the hoop, but an offensive foul. Getting back to take the charge, I believe, was Van Houten. Foul goes on Ravlin. His first, team second on Underwood. Van Houten now to Reed. Laser pass in to Thornton, stuffed by Hall. Inside. Can't miss it, or can't connect. Baker had a decent look. Still off target as we creep towards the 1 minute mark here in quarter number 1. 7-2. Thornton pump fakes this time and draws the foul. Got blocked last time, learned his lesson, got his defender in the air, and draws the foul. Still a non-shooting foul. Credited to Alex Ravlin, his second. Reed around the perimeter, finds Van Houten. Spins into the lane, right into a defender who ties him up immediately. That was Wyatt Baker. The arrow favors Underwood. And the Eagles will get it back with 45 seconds to play in quarter number one. A 5-point lead. And now Hall off the bounce. Spins, tough shot, and gets it to fall. Blake Hall, his first two. And we'll see if Fremont-Mills wants to hold for one shot. Reed doesn't look like it. He forces a tough one. Well off. But a turnover right back. Van Houten to Reed. Spins baseline. Nice move on Hall and one. Taylor Reed. The basket, a 63% free throw shooter. He'll get one more chance. Free throw up and swirls through. 12 seconds for Underwood to get one more shot up. All the way to the hoop, not able to finish. Van Houten knocked down, ball loose. Hall, a last second heave, almost banks in just in front of half court. But at the end of the first quarter, it is 9-5, Underwood over Fremont-Mills. We'll take a break and be back on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Live better. Live Broadmoor. At Broadmoor, we know your apartment is more than just a place to live. It's your home. We're here to eliminate the hassles of home ownership and provide everything you need to live your best life, stress-free. We want to offer not only the best possible experience in apartment living, but also the best in customer service. With communities throughout Omaha and along the river in Council Bluffs, there's a place to call home for wherever you want to be. For information on our newest community, Broadmoor at River's Edge, visit us online at broadmoor.cc.
Looking for a new home or acreage just minutes from the Omaha metro area? Jim Hughes Real Estate has been a family-owned business since 1973. We look forward to meeting all of your real estate needs: residential, commercial, land, new construction, and auction services. Contact us today at 712-527-3114 or visit our website at jimhughesrealestate.com. We look forward to hearing from you. Good luck to all the athletes this weekend.
Probably not the first quarter that either coach envisioned. Two teams playing well defensively, and neither team really able to take the lid off of the rim. A 9-5 first quarter. Fremont-Mills with just two made field goals, but only down by 4. And a chance to make it a single-digit game here. Van Houten the lob to Langfeld. Underneath, reverse layup. Leaves it short. Rebound. Picked up by Underwood. Around the perimeter to Bryce Patton. Back to Fink. Patton goes baseline. Late dish stolen by Van Houten. That's Paxton Van Houten. As Owen Thornton will bring it up to Reed. Langfeld. Back to Thornton. And Reed faces up. To Thornton, Van Houten on the block. Right back to Thornton. Give and go, and Van Houten can't handle the bounce pass. Fink trailing the play. Finds Patton. Back out to Wolin to the 10. Too much oomph. The rebound to Reed. Reed in transition. Cannot find any momentum. Loose ball back to Van Houten. Langfeld just traveled. Tried to spin away from the defender, Jack Van Fossen. Not able to do so. Timothy Kahn back in. As we have continued the offensive struggles into the second quarter early. And Fossen out to Kahn. Wolin. Fink will try a three. Swish. Kobe Fink with 5. And it's 12-5. Fremont-Mills with Kyle Owen back in. And Van Houten throws it away. Kahn running back the other way. Van Houten comes back. Here comes a 3-on-1 if they want it, but they sail it over the head of Kyler Owen. And a missed opportunity for Fremont-Mills. As we approach the 6-minute mark until halftime. Underwood with a 7-point lead. The way this game's going, 7 feels like 20. Nice cut by Van Fossen, who finishes for 2. Fremont-Mills really needs a bucket here. Thornton to Langfelt. Over to Reed on the wing. Just moving it deliberately around the perimeter. Owen for 3. Bangs it in. Kyler Owen, the first made three-pointer for Fremont-Mills. And it's back to 6. Fink off the dribble. To Kahn. Inside. Going to work was Cook. Van Fossen back to Fink. Fink to Van Fossen. Baseline. Nice late dish to Cook, who finishes. And Quinn Cook with a nice bucket on the feed from Van Fossen. 8-point lead for Underwood. 4:52 to go here until halftime. We'll take a break and be back after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this live stream with Fuller Digital Solutions. We're a small company located in Northwest Iowa providing free live streams for area schools. That's right, it's free to the school and free to you, the viewer. We employ local talent and videographers and customize the broadcasts to highlight the local communities we serve. If you are interested in seeing your school's events live streamed, contact us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining us for today's live stream on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel.
We are back. A low-scoring game, but in this second quarter, Underwood has gotten it going somewhat. They lead by 8. Fremont-Mills with just 3 points here in the second quarter as we're approaching the halfway mark. I think slowing this game down was part of their strategy, but they've just not been able to make even some of their good looks. And trying to feed it into Reed on a backdoor cut. It's deflected, last touched by Reed. Underwood led by Kobe Fink, running the point. He has 5 points. Drives and finds an open shooter in Kahn, who rims it in. Biggest lead of the game for Underwood at 11. Reed just walks it up to Owen. Give and go to Reed. Spins to the hoop. Lays it in. Can't find the English, but he will shoot 2 free throws. Taylor Reed with 3 of the 8 points. Foul on Braden Wolin. His first. Team 5th. First free throw is down the hatch. Taylor Reed will shoot one more. And leaves it short off the lip. Rebound to Underwood. They push off the free throw. All the way to the 10, and drawing the foul is Wolin. Nobody stopped the basketball, and he earns himself 2 free throws. After scoring only 9 in that first quarter, they already have 10 in the second, And Fremont-Mills has kept to about the same pace. Still not in double digits. Halfway through the second period. First free throw by Wolin. And makes the second as well. A 55% shooter on the year, makes both. Reed. Picked up by Hall. Peyton Van Houten into Langfeld. A running hook. Pretty off the glass. Langfeld, who averages almost 14, just picks up his first two, and the deficit is 10. Kahn out to Hall. Back to Wolin. Kahn heaves it up. And a strong board by Langfeld. An opportunity to cut it back to single digits for Fremont-Mills. Owen to Van Houten. The lob to Langfeld. And Fremont-Mills dodges a bullet because Kahn jumped up for it and got a finger on it when that would have gone out of bounds easily had he not touched it. Quick pass into Langfeld. Back to Reed. Swings it around. An open three-point look. Buries it. Kyler Owen, his second triple of the quarter. And it's a 7-point game. Fremont-Mills making a run. Fighting in the post. Langfeld and Van Fossen. Nearly stolen. Kahn to Hall. Pumps. Scoops to Van Fossen, and he has it stolen by Van Houten. Trying to cut into that 7-point deficit even farther. Langfeld to Owen. The other set of twins on Fremont-Mills on the floor, the Owens. Kyler and Brady, two sophomores. Kyler's going to come out. And back in is Owen Thornton. Not part of the Owen family. And a steal. Here comes Fink. Fink to Hall. Pull up three. Long rebound. And that's Thornton. Down to 2 minutes until halftime. Van Houten off the bounce to Brady Owen. Looking for an angle to feed the post. Not able to find it. Peyton Van Houten. Out to Langfeld, who will cast up a three. And it's good. Cooper Langfeld with 5, and it's a 4-point game. Fremont-Mills trailed by double digits and was having a tough time scoring. They've stormed back into this one. Hall from mid-range. Money. Blake Hall has 4, and it's a 6-point lead. Brady Owen to Paxton Van Houten. Thornton to Owen. Back to Langfeld. He drives, wanted to zip it across court, but draws the foul first. Under a minute to go here in the first half. We'll take a short halftime break after we add up the points for everyone in this first half. It won't take very long in this low-scoring affair. Great defense by both squads. Reed begging for it. They don't find him. Had an open look at three. Instead, they skip it to Kyler Owen, way over the head, and out of play. Underwood, if they so choose, can hold for the final shot of the half. Bryce Patton will walk it up. Patton to Hall. They look like they are not thinking about that. Feeding it in and finishing. Quinn Cook and 1.
Foul number 10, Paxton Van.
Foul on Paxton Van Houten, his first. Just the team fourth on the night. The old-fashioned three-point play opportunity is completed by Quinn Cook. He has 5. And with 28 seconds, the lead expanded back to 9. Brady Owen to Reed, who's double-teamed. Spins away from it. The fall-away creeps in. Taylor Reed, a big bucket. 5 left. Kahn for 3. And he rims it in. Timothy Kahn, a big three-pointer to close the half. And it is, I believe, 29-19. They've not updated it here on the board, but that should be the score going into halftime. And that is where we're at. We'll take a short break, and we'll be back with stats analysis and more after this on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Thank you for watching this live stream with Fuller Digital Solutions. We're a small company located in Northwest Iowa providing free live streams for area schools. That's right, it's free to the school and free to you, the viewer. We employ local talent and videographers and customize the broadcasts to highlight the local communities we serve. If you are interested in seeing your school's events live streamed, contact us at fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining us for today's live stream on the Fuller Digital Solutions YouTube channel.
School dance team.
And we're back at halftime, 29-19, a 10-point lead for Underwood over Freemont-Mills. After the first quarter, it was 9-5, a low-scoring first quarter. They've started to figure out the offensive end of the floor a little bit in the second, especially in the second half of the quarter. Leading the way for Underwood, a balanced scoring attack. Timothy Kahn has 6. 3 players with 5. Kobe Fink, Quinn Cook, and Wyatt Baker. 4 from Blake Hall, and 2 from Braden Wolin and Jack Van Fossen. For Freemont-Mills, 6 apiece from Kyler Owen and Taylor Reed. 5 from Cooper Langfelt, and 2 from Brady Owen. That's where we're at. We'll take an 8-minute break, and we'll be back with the second half between Underwood and Freemont-Mills after this.